Hello guys, what is up? Plus here, and welcome back to another video. So, I hope that you guys are enjoying the zombies gameplay in the background. I ran out of Xbox Live, so I just threw in some zombies and decided to get a gameplay. So, today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about probably the most embarrassing situation that's ever happened to me in middle school. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So, I was in 6th grade, and there was this girl at Skate City, and Skate City is just like the skating rink. I've mentioned it plenty of times before in my recent videos, and I was like, me and a few other kids at this point were like the only people that went to Skate City that were like below the age of like 12 or 13. So I was like 11, and it was just at the beginning of 6th grade, and I was skating kind of fast, and my hair was kind of blown back from it, and like I just kind of thought, fuck it, why not like go in the bathroom and be a fucking retard and like get water and like completely slick my hair back so it's out of my face. And I kind of did it to be funny, but I also just did it because my hair was in my face. And yeah, so I was skating around, and I pretty much got like a reaction out of everybody as soon as I came out of the bathroom. And there was like this one girl, and she was in 8th grade at the time, and like when I first saw her, I didn't even know that she went to the same school as me. So I went up to her trying to be all slick, and I used to always lie to like girls that were in 8th grade when I was in 6th grade about my age and tell them that I was like 13. And it's really weird that they believed me because I had like the highest voice. I sounded like a 12-year-old girl. But anyways, I went up to this girl thinking that I could just like tell her that I was older and I could maybe be her boyfriend or whatever the fuck I was thinking. So I kind of just skated by her and like ran my finger through my hair trying to just like make her laugh. And she kind of like giggled, and she was like, oh, or no, her friend gave me like this really dirty look, and she giggled and was like, I do that too, or she said something weird that made like no sense at all. So I thought that she was coming on to me. I don't even know. I was just such a fucking retard back then. But I, kind of like saw her the next day at school. Or no, because this was a Friday. So not the next day, but like 2 days later when Monday came around, I saw her at school. And I was like, oh my god, she goes to school, and to my school. And then I couldn't really talk to her because she was in 8th grade, I was in 6th, our schedules were different, and it just wasn't gonna happen. So I was like homesick probably a few days later, and I spent like all day trying to find this girl on Facebook. Like, I went through my recommended friends list and just like looked through all the profile pictures to see if I found her. I spent so much time trying to figure out who this girl was and trying to send her this like friend request. So finally I actually find her, and I message her, and I'm just like, hi. And she's like, hey, and I'm like, do you remember me? I was that kid at Skate City. And obviously she didn't fucking remember me. So she was just kind of like, no. And that was pretty much it. I think I said something back to her, but she like never replied. So that very next day, she, like 8th graders at my middle school had, like, I had first period, like, when I was in 8th grade and when she was in 8th grade. The schedules never changed, but as an 8th grader, you have first period as an elective. So she was, like, walking down, because, like, pretty much half of the electives are all on one side of the school, and my locker was on that side because that's where like a lot of the 6th graders' lockers are, and I was like late, and she was too. She was like walking to class with her friends, and there was pretty much a bathroom like right across from my locker, and I like the bell rang, and I screamed at the top of my lungs. I didn't even know what I was thinking. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be late." And I like, no, sorry. I need to remember these better before I tell him. I didn't say that. I said I need to take a piss as loud as I could. Yeah. So I like sprint across the hall to this bathroom, and like usually, like, I don't know if it's like this in your state, but at any school the bathroom door is like usually always open. So there's like kind of a wall, and then you have to walk around it before you can like actually go to enter the bathroom. So I like ran around this wall super fucking quick, and there was like a wet paper towel or maybe even toilet paper on the floor, and I slipped on it and fucking ate shit like so hard. And this girl saw me, like she fucking saw everything, and I like, this was so disgusting. I crawled on the bathroom floor because I couldn't get up. My tailbone hurt so bad. And I just like scooted behind the wall and was like sitting up against the wall. And then the like ELL teacher, which is like if you're a foreign student or if you're like new to the country or whatever and you don't speak English very well, he'll like teach you English and it substitutes one of your electives. And he saw me and like ran in there and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just need to sit here," because my butt hurt kind of bad, but like I was so embarrassed. That was the main part. And if you guys want to know what ended up happening with this girl, I was walking home from school probably like a week after that, and I saw her at the park kissing somebody, so I just cried. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty fucking embarrassing to me. Like, I didn't know her, or I didn't know anyone that she hung out with, so I guess that, like, no one made fun of me for it. But just because at the time I liked that girl so much, it was pretty embarrassing. So, I hope you enjoyed this life story. This has been Plus, and peace out.